This, actually, let me go back for a second. Grand Rounds, Blog Berigmi Grand Rounds, is probably the single most famous medical blog. It's the one where almost every week they come out with one issue a week. It's shared by a number of people. It has no permanent home. There is no one place to go. Every week it's in a different place. It's a round-robin blog. And they go to the leading medical bloggers and they take turns and pick a topic they are very passionate about. And since it's once a week and a different person and this is their chance for fame, they always do a really excellent job when it's their turn. The URL that I've given is where you go to find out where it is this week. But this is the blog where I get emails every week from people saying, did you see the new entry? Did you see what they said? And this is the one where people are coming to me expecting that I will have seen it or wanting to make sure that I've already seen it. The others tend to be stories of the lives, both personal and professional, of doctors in practice. Sometimes they're young doctors or young clinical faculty, or they're working in an emergency room, or they're a rural doctor. Like Grunt Doc came from the military and is now practicing as a rural practitioner in Texas. And I think he's in an emergency room. Maybe he's not rural, maybe it's just emergency room. But in different perspectives on providing clinical care. Richard Gale with Living Code is doing, again, looking at important trends in the profession and gathering information. Enoch Choi he's out in California with Med Musings, and I think he's at Stanford. And his is a blend of personal and professional, but he's very engaged with the Web 2.0 community and using Web 2.0 for community building. So it's a little interesting to track what he's doing there. This is DB's Medical Rants, and you see the word rants and you're going, uh-oh, is this person sort of off the wall? But he's looking primarily at political and social issues in healthcare. If you want to find more blogs like some of these that I've highlighted, I've listed a few places that you might go to find interesting blogs. The British Medical Journal has a whole bunch of blogs, and they have some really good content. I mentioned Method earlier in Nature. New Scientist, I mentioned one of theirs. They have several. Scienceblogs.com is really a really great place. I strongly recommend them. Science and Politics at Blogspot has some interesting stuff. The Thinking Blogger Awards is not just science, but it's focused on helping you find blogs that are thought-provoking, well-written, deep, insightful, that go beyond just, hi, my cat barfed on the rug type of blog. You know, you don't want to waste your time necessarily on all of that. Science and Politics, the reason I highlighted that, even though it's an individual blog, is because this gentleman is one of the very leading medical and science bloggers, actually science I should say, and he spends an awful lot of time scanning the blogosphere, checking for what are important trends or debates, how they're bouncing around from one blog to another as people respond to each other, and then he'll do a blog post that pulls together all of the links in one place on one issue for what everybody was saying about it. So even though Boris is just one man, he's the editor of the book. The book I mentioned at the beginning about the best writing from the science blogosphere, which is why he can do this. He's scanning all of it, and he's the editor, and he's pulling it all together. What are the key issues that are coming out? and what's the best stuff that's being said on it, and he puts it together in one spot where you can go there and find all of the cool things people are saying on a specific issue. Science blogs, I mentioned them as a good way to discover blogs and also as a home for blogs. In this screenshot, what you see is that they have a number of topics that you might browse: academia, biology, brain and behavior, and I highlighted medicine. And what they've done is pulled out specific blogs and the most recent entries. It's arranged reverse chronologically, so you're seeing the newest stuff on top. And they pull out what is being said in the medical blogs that have their home at Science Blogs. So you can browse by topic, or you can go to a specific blog, bounce around there. There are search engines for looking for blogs on a specific topic. You can browse by tags. I mentioned that Xianxianlei indexes the genomics blog, so here is a link from Mendel's Garden, which was one of her blogs, geneticsandhealth.com, and that's an example of one of her links where she collected information about a lot of blogs on genetics. And I give an example of a Google blog search. You know, if you go to Google and they have the More button at the top, you can click on that and go to blog search. And one of the tricks you can do is, with their advanced search or with in blog title, search for a specific word. And that can help you to find blogs where the general theme of that blog's topic is the topic that you're interested in. So that's if you want to find not like a blog entry here or there that mentions the word, but you want a blog where the theme of the blog is a specific topic. If you want to search for blog posts, you can also go to Google Blog and just do a search, Google Blog search. There's other blog search engines, and here I've listed a few of those. The ones that are most famous are probably Google Blog Search and Technorati. Technorati has really developed a significant market share in tracking blogs. So you can browse by tag there, or you can do a search for a specific entry. If you want your own blog, the University of Michigan Libraries, yay, yay, sponsor the mBlog platform for University of Michigan people. One of the options with that is that you can blog and have your blog archived at the Bentley Library, so that even if something changes with the platform, whatever good stuff you say isn't lost. And we use that a lot, both for regular blogging, like what I've been describing, as well as for functional things to create RSS feeds for websites and other useful things. Shifting gears over to wikis real quick. Wiki is a Hawaiian word for quick or fast. There's sort of a rumor that that's why it was picked. There's another rumor that it got its name from What I Know Is as an acronym. Who knows, it might be both. The Wikipedia definition for what a wiki is a website that allows visitors to add, remove, and edit content. The point is that it's more than one person, that you're editing a document interactively with a group of people. So it can be a tool for a collaboration of people to draft or edit a document. If we've used this for steering group meetings for some of my things, where we've got a report to give to our administration, and we'll start to rough things out, and then a bunch of people go in and start tweaking and editing, and before you know it, you've got a decent report, and all you have to do is copy it out, make it pretty in Microsoft Word, and give it to the person who asked for it.